You don't listen. You stupid crot. I'm wasting my breath. Then go ahead. Stand there. Talk all you want. You're a fly. Go ahead and buzz. Look, a fly. Buzz, buzz. Hey, look, everybody. I'm talking to a fly. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Yeah, I don't care who you are. I ain't talking to you. You ain't from around here, so push off. Treasure holes near Cheydinhal? Not close by. Fort Nassau and Fort Fassian, though. Bad news. Undead, and then some. But far out and foul enough, you'll get plenty of action. Farewell.
Blessings of the Nine. I'm Otessa the Healer. By the grace of Mara, I offer advanced training in the restoration arts. I'm happy to be of service in any way I can, in any place I can. There are so many who need help, and so few to offer it. Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out. Be seeing you.
Yes?
You here looking for work, meet? Maybe you want a contract? You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the Guild, or at the sole discretion of the Guild Master. This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both Guardian rank? Pfft, useless. I suppose I've got something for you. We need a weapons shipment delivered to Desolate Mine. That's your job. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Move your ass, boot.
What are you? Time is it?
All right, Otimbar, Fighters Guild Guardian. Maybe you saw me in the arena a couple years ago. I was a contender. I got out while I still had the original set of legs, arms, and eyes. Fighters Guild is a perfect place for me now. I worked the arena in the Imperial City for a while. Got up to Gladiator, then took a powder. A guy could get hurt, you know. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city? Go hurt something. Yes? They charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering! I barely make that in a year. These fines are ridiculous. Goodbye. Yes? Ever since Ulrich Leland took over the captain of the guard post, this city's gone downhill. It's getting almost scary to walk the streets. The guards have imposed new, ridiculously heavy fines for every infraction under the sun. They almost seem to make up laws just for charging fines. If you can't pay the fine, they can take your property away or toss you in the castle dungeons. Nothing we can do about it, really. If you're interested, go talk to Lavana Nadarin. She seems the most outspoken against Ulrich and his new fines. Good day.
I am Gruyan Garana, Primate of Arcane, and spiritual leader of the Cheydinhal Chapel. In that capacity, I am pleased to offer advanced training in speechcraft, that the faithful might better spread the word of God's graces. I closely supervise the priests and healers of Cheydinhal Chapel, so they might more closely approach the sacred ideals of our faith. He seems to be different than your usual self-proclaimed holy man. Maybe what he says is true, and that the attack on the Chapel of Dibella is just the beginning of an assault on the church itself. I hope Otessa is taking care of herself. She's a gifted healer, and she spends all her time helping others. Farewell.
Praise Arcane and all her little woodland creatures. I'm Hill the Tall, priest of Arcane. I'm also a trainer in the arts of alteration. I love magic too. I love everything and everyone. You too. I came here because I love nature. Because I didn't want to serve as a boot wizard in a mountain legion in Skyrim. The church is still in turmoil from the attack on the Chapel of Dibella. I don't think anyone has had time to really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself. That Gruyan Garana is really full of herself. She'll talk your ear off if you let her. Bye.
What? Dietzen must be the happiest Mages Guild member in all of Tamriel. I think it was always his dream to join. Ever since Ulrich Leland took over the captain of the guard, the guards have been... If you can't pay the fine, they can, if you're interested. Have a good day now.
Morning.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion is Ulrich doing with all that money anyway? I'm sure he's lining his pockets with the gold of the good citizens of Cheydinhal. Take my good friend Aldous Othrin, for example. In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards. The Count, he could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as can be. Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Durelian, the second in command of the guard. I hear he isn't happy with Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation. I mean, Ulrich is the captain, after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time. Poor fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhal, probably drunk. Only a month ago, he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City when a bandit raiding party struck. He barely escaped alive. Ever since then, he's been drunk. Sure, he gets rowdy sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone. I don't know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town. Garrus may be our only hope.
Yes?
Yes? What do you want? It appears you've spoken to Lavanna. I know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of that money goes, I have a good idea. Ulrich keeps his quarters locked, but I've glimpsed inside. The things he has in there could never be purchased on a captain's salary. At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Lindaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him. Honestly, she's never done anything to be fined or get in trouble. Yet. The person I'd love to bring in as a witness is Aldous Othrin. That is, if we could sober him up for 5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere. However, he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldous to agree to become a witness. Nothing else can be done. Aldous is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. He won't be hard to find. Just follow the smell of stale mead. Beware of Ulrich. I wouldn't confront him at this time, as he'll surely have you thrown in jail. If you raise a hand against him and strike him down, you'll be accused of murder. Even if Ulrich doesn't do things by the letter of the law, I do. You must locate Aldous. He's a danger to himself and others in his condition.
I am Andal Indaris, Count Cheydinhal. There is no more generous or just ruler in Cyrodiil, if I say so myself. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. The head of the Elder Council, and a trusted servant of the Empire. No one is better suited to guide us through these troubled times. Just look around. Is not Cheydinhal the model of civic rule? No, don't bow. I am just a humble servant of the people. Milona Umbranox, Ariana Valga, and Narina Carvane seem to rule their counties perfectly well without male assistance. Good day.
What can I do for you? I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration, how to cast shields, and that sort of thing. You too.
I am Naspia Cosma, Cheydinhal's steward. I offer introductory training with blades and may condescend to accept you as a student. To be frank, I prefer a career in the arena to this paper pusher's position. I'm listening. Bye.
Oh, hello. Good day. Bye.
How goes it?
Who are you?
Huh! That stupid swit. Throw me out of my home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Orthran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charged me 6 times, Ulrich. Charge me, you fetcher! Well, I'm not standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you what the Orthrans can do on the backside of the wall. This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhal. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors, I'll put you on the ground with a split lip.
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold. Pay, or be jailed.
You swit. How dare you? Ulrich be damned. He can take his fine and stuff it up his backside.
You've been warned. You're now under arrest. Please, come with me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere!
Move along, citizen. There's nothing to be done here. You saw what happened? I had no choice. Aldous attacked first, and I had to defend myself. If you don't like it, take it up with Ulrich. Move along, please.
What's wrong? Oh no. They killed him? I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become fond of him. I wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become of him. There are no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me. Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates him. Tell him to come alone or he won't get it. Then lead him here, and I'll do the rest. I'll make the necessary arrangements for his burial. He'll be buried next to his poor wife. I'll deal with him soon enough. Ulrich will not buy his way out of this one. He'll pay. I promise you.
Stand clear.
How goes it?
I feel Ulrich's eyes
Hi
upon
there.
me as we speak, so be brief. I feel Ulrich's eye. We must put an end to this travesty of justice. Aldos will be mourned. I won't sit by and watch the innocent being driven to the brink like that. Something must be done, but without bloodshed. Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her, and for you. I swear that Ulrich will pay for this. We must handle this carefully, and prove to the Count that he needs to be arrested. Ulrich has been watching me, so I haven't been able to enact the plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence we need to incriminate Ulrich must lie within his quarters. You must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you. Just be careful. Aldos's death is indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can to put his soul at ease.
Go ahead. Good afternoon.
I trust there were no... You're back. Good. Did you find the evidence? You've done it! This letter will spell his undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the Cheydinhal Bridge Inn in about 2 hours. I must speak to the Count.
The veteran of
I
Morrowind.
heard he became a priest.
More
to
fighting
avoid
for the
becoming a
Nords?
soldier.
Oh, this
Be
is
seeing
sad news.
So long.
Bye.
Hi! Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Cheydinhal Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Cheydinhal community. The Count, Andel Indaris, is a Lalu parvenu, but his steward, Naspia Cosma, does her best to coach him on the finer points of imperial etiquette. Our most celebrated citizen is Raith Lathandis, the famous painter. Speak to his wife, and she might let you take a peek into his studio. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Goodbye.
It's you. Hi.
Good evening.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion Gate.
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons. I've been promoted to the post of Captain of the Guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for helping bring Ulrich's hold on Cheydinhal to an end, and for doing so without unnecessary bloodshed. As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment, or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold. On behalf of the people of Cheydinhal, I thank you. Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons. This should give him plenty of time to reflect on what he's done.
It's opening
Until
all
we meet
across.
again,
It can't
may your
be.
travels be
Yes.
safe and the road
Be
remain
seeing you.
clear.